Let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough? I bet you love more, right? Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give you more with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for her. Second, a specially selected toy for him. And third, a little something we know you'll both enjoy. Plus, you'll get 6 full-length adult movies on DVD. And the number 10, free shipping for your entire order. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free items? It's not hard. Just go to AdamandEve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy, sexy piece of lingerie, or anything of your desire. Just enter the code GUYSNIGHT at checkout and you'll get 10 free gifts. Go to checkout at AdamandEve.com today. Select any one of the 10 free gifts, including free shipping when you enter the code GUYNIGHT at AdamandEve.com. So we just got out of 10 Cloverfield Lane. Dude, I don't even think we need IMDb because there's only 3 characters.
Yeah, 3 characters. And the aliens, if that counts.
Yeah, John Goodman, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and then Mark Gallagher Jr., yeah. And
Mark? I've never seen before.
John Gallagher Jr., yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, okay. So the movie...
Well, here, I'll explain the beginning since you guys missed it.
Okay.
It just opens with her, like, taking her ring off, putting it on the table, and leaving for no reason. Like, just she doesn't say anything. And her boyfriend's, like, calling her, and she answers but doesn't talk back. And he's like, oh, why'd you leave? Why'd you leave? And as she's looking at her phone, gets clipped by that car, rolls off the road.
So her boyfriend wasn't with her when it happened?
No, I don't know what happened to the boyfriend. He was never shown. And then later we find out it's John Goodman who runs her off the road and keeps her captive. So basically after she flies off the road, she wakes up chained up to a bed, like by her knees or something, and then that's where the story takes off in like a bunker. And
the boyfriend's in Cloverfield.
Yeah.
That's what I was
It didn't really, at first I thought it was going to be like a spin-off kind of thing, but then they finally addressed like the attacks. And then I'm like, okay, so they're surviving underground. Yeah.
So we think.
Yeah.
But honestly...
But the aliens look totally different.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, the first Cloverfield was like... I enjoyed it, but I mean, is it like this great stuff? It's like, you see it once and then that's it.
A while ago.
2008, yeah. And I was like...
Was it 2008?
Now, I will respect 10 Cloverfield Lane with this merit, okay? It did what most movies are not able to do. I had no clue that this movie was coming out.
Yeah.
And because it was always talked about...
The first trailer was like on the Super Bowl, I think.
No.
I know it was coming out.
First trailer...
Of it.
No. The first trailer was attached to... It was some movie that came out a month ago, but it premiered in theaters.
Secret,
It was kept so under wraps in the thing.
On TV.
No, but I'm saying that, yeah, but after the fact.
Not TV, even commercials on YouTube.
No, they kept this movie a secret thus far. Like, they talked about it.
They kept this movie a secret then.
They had, like, nobody knew this movie was coming out. And J.J. Abrams, because he was attached to Star Wars, it was just like.
Throw his name on anything.
Exactly, and it sells.
You'll make some money.
But.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll give the movie that. It surprised me, and then after the trailer came out, it was over-promoted. And honestly...
I remember seeing, like, once it... Like, a lot of people were sharing it on Facebook. I'm like, oh, Cloverfield 2, but this was more like a...
Its own thing.
It's like end of... I don't know, it's not a, like, sequel, really. It's
well, this is kind of like...
Spin-off
slash, like, its own story.
Franchise.
All right, I call it this way.
With a new...
If this was a horror movie
character.
And this was the Halloween franchise, this would be the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch.
This
would be that.
But,
no, but I'm saying, like,
I count this as like Resident Evil kind of deal.
No, I'm just saying how it's in...
I want to be a hero. Stop zombies.
No, just how it is in the franchise.
It's basically, like,
it has
Halloween,
nothing to
Michael
do.
Myers is in all of them. And
except
then out of
3.
nowhere, this one's kind of like that. Like, there's aliens in it, but they don't look... Like, really,
like honestly, all right, well, we have to get through, you already explained, like, the main gist of the plot.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is just John Goodman holding these 2 hostage, and at first they have that one moment where you think everything's going to be all right.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be all right,
yeah.
right? So, and then basically, when they find out that shocker, that John Goodman the whole time was like
He basically
lying.
made up like his
He
whole
didn't lie,
lie.
technically.
Well,
He lied about what he did, pretty much with this whole bunker, but he wasn't lying about the attacks and like the airborne stuff, because you can see it on the people's face, and you saw the damn alien ship drop down.
At first, for a while, it makes you think like he's making that up too, like the air contaminated. But then
the air
you
does
kinda
come
see,
down.
even when the infected girl was up against the window, I even thought maybe that was like set up somehow by him because he's crazy.
Well, he
But
gets
it
like, oh,
ended
that was
up
my
being
neighbor.
like, well, no, because remember at the end she takes the thing
off,
So
and
what
she's-
was that girl that came up to the window? All
Maybe she
infected?
got
She
contaminated.
She probably got hit by
By
it.
aliens
Yeah, she probably got hit beforehand, but she was
Yeah.
safe. Michelle was her name. Yeah, Michelle was safe. Mary, it was. No, I'm telling you, the biggest shocker in the movie for me, and I was like, "Yo," is when
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alert when Emmett dies, because it's like Mark Gallagher Jr. His character, because they have this confrontation where they're trying to build this like
I wasn't
safety
surprised.
suit. No, I mean I knew he was gonna die, but just not like that.
No.
When
Yeah, I
he,
just
brought-
didn't know
he
it
brought
was
out the
right
bucket.
When he brought out the blue tub, and I'm like, I already seen enough Breaking Bad to know what this
Yeah,
is.
yo.
I'm like,
He's like, this
oh,
is and John Goodman
pathetic
was such
bad.
a swag, like, this is contaminable acid.
Yeah.
See, look,
He
what you
freaking
guys...
survived a lot in this.
Yeah,
It-
acid in the
it,
face.
like deteriorizes.
Looking like the dude from
biodegradable thing,
RoboCop.
But for human,
Help
but for human flesh, it goes chews right to the bone.
Fucking looking like he looked like Two-Face.
Yeah.
Acid got to
Just
his
on the
face.
wrong side of the face.
He shoots him. And then I love, John Goodman had a lot of, like, good, like
Everything
funny,
is
but for all the
whole
wrong
movie was
reasons.
John Goodman.
I see you when you're sleeping.
Dark humor.
I know what you guys are doing. I know when you guys are awake. He's like this. They're playing a game.
No.
I know Santa
Also,
Claus. You're right. Good job, Michelle, but I'm still taking
I
that
knew
point.
the guy was gonna freak out about that too, Emmett. Like he was sitting
Yeah.
there sweating.
Me, I'd have said Batman.
He wasn't as bad as whatchamacallit, Dennis from Jurassic Park when he's about to.
Oh,
I'm
God.
just gonna go to the snack room and get something to drink. And, it wasn't that bad, but it was
I'm
pretty
kind of
obvious.
like, as a whole though, I remember seeing Theater 7, the biggest one here, the first Cloverfield.
Yeah.
And I remember it was like, oh, like it was one of the first big like found footage
Yeah.
movies, because Paranormal came out after
It
the big
did.
Activity. And I remember like seeing it, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Like this is really cool. And everything was kept secret. I remember they didn't even show like the monster at all. I don't think like
No,
before.
like you see
They
him at
showed
the
it
end.
briefly.
Well, I mean, like in the trailers. and
Yeah, the
stuff.
main gimmick of the whole is that the Statue of Liberty
Yeah.
head falls. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, and you see like the monster briefly.
So I remember like seeing the trailer for this, and I'm like, oh, awesome! Finally, they made like a Cloverfield sequel or something. Because I remember at the end of the last one, I think after the credits, someone like says something like, "There's like survivors still." So you're like, oh, okay. So what happens next? And they didn't really like address. They didn't show like the city, because wasn't it New York City
Yeah, it was New
that
York.
got like
Oh,
destroyed?
Chicago?
They didn't
Was it
show
Chicago?
No, because the
where
Statue of Liberty had.
is.
No, Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. New York.
So I
like,
guess.
what?
So I guess this is
They
kind
was
of.
talking about Chicago in the movie,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wait, was that where was that? I guess,
I guess this is a little further down the timeline, because like it's like in multiple cities now. Like she was going.
But
to
we don't know
Houston,
how long they were in
Baton
that bunker
Rouge.
for. We have no
Yeah,
clue.
that
It could have
too,
been
yeah.
a couple months. It could have been a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
days. We have no clue
Yeah.
how long, but we know that the attack in New York and the attack that's going on apparently happened at that moment when he hit the car.
Yeah,
So that's all we know, but we don't know how long.
and the aliens look like freaking
Like,
spaceships.
he wasn't wrong either about like the first wave.
Dark of the
Like
moon,
yeah, we do the
these
first
fucking
wave, we just
motherfuckers.
make sure everyone's poisoned and killed all.
Yeah.
And then second wave, we just sweep whatever survivors left. And that part was happening. I was like, he's insane, but somewhat right.
I mean, honestly, that's all I have to say about.
I don't really.
Yeah, like
To me, I felt like the movie was kind of dry.
I feel like it was a bit of a letdown. To be honest.
I love the movie up until
But
it's the opposite, until they get to the aliens. Because as a
I thought that was
standalone
like,
film,
well, okay,
I like that part,
I like the
'cause it
suspense
spiced it
when
up.
they're all in the bunker, but like the whole time I'm like, all right, I want to escape. I want to see what else is going on.
well, that's more interesting
and
too.
then
But
that's only like 10
yeah,
minutes.
if I want a movie about suspense being trapped, I'd watch Misery.
Yeah.
I'd like not 10
Hitchcock
Cloverfield
or
Lane,
something.
exactly, like
It had like an ending of Portal. The game.
or something. But this was just like, oh, I love the tension, but overall,
And then you know what else I thought was like ridiculous? Okay, these big ass monster spaceship things are destroying cities and stuff, and one girl blows up one just by throwing
A
it.
Molotov
wine
cocktail.
yeah.
Molotov cocktail. That's
You
what it's
would
called.
think, like, I don't know, the army or fucking Air
Something
Force
would
would
destroy
like
it.
just swoop in and
With their high military grade,
just
like
blow these
technology,
things
no,
up.
just Molotov cocktail.
just one, and then she had one shot. And look, you guys saw how small that like hole was.
I was waiting for her to say smile. You
That
son of a...
whatever,
Yeah.
you know that
Jaws.
thing that's in your throat that
Yeah.
like it just opens and closes.
Yeah.
I didn't like. I'm telling you, when it got to the
And then
aliens.
she's like the car just drops and she's like fine.
She just felt like she
Oh
didn't
yeah,
just flip
that
off
crash.
the
It's just like
It wasn't
that
high
far.
enough. It wasn't that high. It was
Nah,
just like
but I
off a
think it was
bridge,
like-
like you know when you go underpass.
She survived some
it's like,
shit though.
Yeah.
How are you gonna survive? First off, the gas thing after it already was like
Really
punctured by the
skinny
teeth.
girl, too.
Exactly, it was already punctured by the teeth, and the gas was going off. I was like, all right, I guess she can breathe the air now.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, the fall and that.
If you think of it, as soon as she escaped,
No, it was gas first, then it ripped off its mask, her mask, and then she went up with the fall.
No, but the teeth before it ripped off the mask, the teeth went in.
No. She went gassed and goes like, oh, sure, the gas is cool. The thing came after her, then ripped off her mask.
Either way, she
And then
should have
she
breathed
fell.
in something. It's just like, but I guess
and
not.
then even like when she escaped at the end, I was like, okay, if the air is contaminated, wouldn't like the grass be brown and like dead? Wouldn't the
Yeah.
trees be dead? Wouldn't the
I know the
All the
fire
oxygen,
died
exactly.
because it was a highly
as soon as the
explosive,
birds
apparently.
flew over, I was like, okay, she's fine. She can take this off, and that's it.
I mean,
I don't know. A lot of
well, the
it,
thing
like,
is, all right,
didn't
look,
really
I
connect.
summarized 10 Cloverfield Lane like this, and then I'm going to get my rating. It has great
explain it to
tension. No, it has great tension up until the point to where, in my review, in my personal opinion, up until you see the aliens. But the
It's-
thing about it is, like, there's no rewatch value because
Yeah.
the tension's already lost after the first viewing.
It's almost like part indie film, part like blockbuster.
Yeah, and the ending
That's
just
what it
goes
feels
like
like
up in
to
the
me.
air. So with that,
I don't know. I was not
oh, I'm
done.
just giving I'm giving my
review.
rating first.
Do your rating.
2.5 out of 4. You guys can go. I'm done. Like that's it.
I think I'm gonna give it 2. I was kind of let
Like
down.
you go ahead, Skullduggery.
Jeez.
I was
Like I was
expecting-
trying to say that it was kind of dry in the beginning, and then like it didn't pick up until like
opposite.
till like the middle, like you know when they capture and he's like, oh, okay, he might be right about this contaminated thing. They all hunky dory, back to killing, and then it's like aliens, something that looks like something out of Independence Day, which got me. I was like, okay, cool.
And plus
like
it was-
that's my highlights. I thought it was great after the fact.
It
And
was
we
like
had-
dark out too. You could barely even see
Yeah.
what it looked like.
and then it was like was new
They
alien
look like honestly every generic alien I've seen in every movie. I'm
Pretty
just
much.
like, there's no
Because
creativity.
I remember the big ass monster in the first one
Yeah.
was pretty like badass looking, right?
Yeah.
If I remember.
This one just look. I'm telling you, it looked like a knockoff Dark of the Moon with meets
Avengers,
Avengers.
yeah.
It's like if they had a love baby. It's just like this is what it
What
would
was the
look
thing
like.
Yeah.
called in Transformers? That big ass.
The Nemesis.
Yeah.
It was the Nemesis. The Avengers thing, it's the Chitauri's mothership. So if the Nemesis from Dark of the Moon and the mothership from Avengers made a love
What was the
baby,
thing called from Avengers?
it's the Chitauri. Chitauri, yeah, that's the name
It
of the
did
army.
look exactly like
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like this is so generic looking. Even when the thing with the
like how it moved and everything.
Me-
exactly.
Ah.
Even with the alien creature, the smaller one with the teeth, I was like, yo, that's the like one of the bugs from King Kong. It's straight
Yeah.
up. It was just like, yo, they had no creativity here. It's just that's
Telling
it.
you, Alien from Cloverfield versus Godzilla or King Kong. It's a bit triple threat match.
If it's Godzilla, I don't know. I'm done with the movie. Go ahead. You can.
I don't know, like for a room, just to, like it was. I get that it's like kind of dry, but it's like you're trapped in a bunker. What you gotta work with something. I was hoping there'd be like a dead body like stuck in the air vent. That's what got me. I was like, that's where he's keeping all the people. And I was like, no, apparently
Living
not.
room.
And it was like that other
Kind of
room.
like, did you ever see The Visit, M. Night Shyamalan?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
he keeps the bodies in the basement. Sort of like that.
Oh, you had to like the trash the school
I
Yeah,
had more
thing.
fun with
Trash.
Visit than this.
I love The Visit.
Visit
I
was
thought it
hilarious.
pretty good.
But
Yeah.
this ain't the Visit. This is 10 Cloverfield Lane. Well, I'll give it a. I did like the ending. I don't know. I like
So
it.
what's this?
Because it was
I can't
like,
wait to hear this
because she
one.
gave me the biggest dick move. Because I was like, oh, she's gonna go straight to like Broughton or something like that. And I was like, just f everyone in Houston because she was driving that straight. Quick left to Houston. I'm like, oh, don't be a
It
hero.
said something on the radio, like,
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
we have survivors.
we're-
That's it. And
we're
there's a
pushing back.
hospital.
We're fighting back. And if we have like any medical or
Maybe
someone with
that's
combat
why-
training, you can come help us
how
out.
she kept saying, like, oh, I always, like, get afraid and run away. Maybe that was turning. Literally,
even
turning
at the even at the ending when you like see the clouds and you see the motherships and everything, I'm like, we can throw fire at them and they'll all get destroyed.
Throw one bottle at them.
That's their weakness.
Even though
she pulled a Star Wars. Just that small golf hole.
It's worse than War of the Worlds, where it's like our own disease is their weakness.
Yeah.
What the?
That shit had me dying.
War of the Worlds was good.
I did like that one. It's like what? What's going on?
Their weakness is ourself.
No, our atmosphere or some shit.
So what's your score, sort of?
It's bouncing between a 2 and 2.5.
Exactly, I'm telling you.
I
wanted it to be better, but I don't know if it was.
If it wasn't for that ending, the last 10 minutes.
And the ending boasted it up to a 2.5 because I was just laughing my ass off.
I was the opposite. After that ending kicked in, I was like, oh.
So what is that?
Molotov cocktail, save everything.
Yeah, I guess.
Thanks,
so the overall score is for the Guys Night Crew is a 2 out of 4. Thank God.
It's a
10 Cloverfield Lane. Is it gonna be is it gonna
half a Guys Night?
Here's the idea. It's gonna go. It's already Cloverfield. We already know. Then it's 10 Cloverfield Lane. There's gonna be 9 Cloverfield Lane. There's gonna be 8.
Until it gets to it, and you find out at the very end, it's like it all happened. They're all connected.
Go to every major city.
New York was ground zero. Project Zero.
I can't wait to go to Utah Cloverfield. It's just like nothing is happening here.
There's more sequels coming. I saw some on Facebook.
I hope not. Just end it here.
It's trying to be something.
Everything's
like
a sequel now.
Everything is a cinematic universe and sequel now. Just stop.
It's just trying to be Resident Evil.
Though check out that Marvel Civil War trailer because that's what's up. But
yeah, that was the highlight of the day.
Exactly, that made up for this.
I still didn't see it, so I'm not counting it as my highlight of the day. I saw Suicide Squad and Batman trailers. They were pretty awesome.
So
Superman vs. Batman. I don't know what this Marvel nonsense is.
So until next time, this has been Jared Avery.
Skullduggery.
Newman.
All right, remember we do for the sake of the podcast. Until next time, we're out.